Hello, friends. Welcome to Halo Wars 2. Um, you'll be seeing this, of course, the day after I no, upload Halo Wars. The last one, the Prophet of Truth. I think it's Truth or Regret. It's Truth. That was a Prophet of Regret, I think. Um, I'll be posting this the day after, so I'm gonna try to post the last of that stuff today, then go on, and then this will be probably tomorrow. Um, I'm gonna continue. It's kind of no point in taking a little break. I'm so sorry, guys. My nose, it waits. It waits until I'm recording. I hope you're excited. It's a more fleshed out game than the first one. I think people have said that they like the first one a little more, though. I think. I did buy the big pack. I do have the Nightmare, by the way. I might come back at some point and do campaign stuff. I talked about not really wanting to do campaign stuff because it took a long time, all only to then continue to do faction focus, which faction focus has been my favorite series on this channel so far. I know it's technically like the longer one because it's spans different games and everything, but it's really cool. I like it. Um, I'll be doing this one now, and after this I'll see what I do then, because of course it won't be Halo anymore because there's only these two. um I will probably be going forth with I gotta think of Supreme. I was thinking about Supreme Commander. I never played the first Supreme Commander, so I'm gonna just go with Supreme Commander 2 probably. That'll be the next one, but that'll be of course a one thing, or 3 games, 3 videos, because it's only 3 factions. So we're gonna start with this. I talked about it. I'll be doing versus AI in like a skirmish kind of situation. I don't know the maps. The maps are probably the coolest one of them. I just want one v. Um, no point not just doing this normal. Team type, I think deathmatch is fine. That works. Players defeat. Trying to think. I hope this doesn't change. If that's a standard, I'll keep the standard there. Yeah, I'll keep any of the standards because I want to do this as normal as possible at the moment. Skulls. I have one skull. Campaign only. That's it. Look at it. Maybe strongholds deathmatch. Um, team. I am sure I'll be red. AI is random. The AI cannot be random. Oh, random for teams. I do not want to start with. It's me. I just have to do versus a. Oh no, yeah, the start the match, and then I'll ask you. I want him to be. I think I choose. I don't want him to be random. I'm gonna start with the normal. Let's do a quick little through. There's 19 technically. I think there's 16 because 3 of them are yeah, 3 of them are random like this: random USC, random leader in general, or random banished. So there's 16. 16. Wow, man. Compared to that's 10 extra people. Captain Cutter, just like the last game, he has the powers and everything. I can't believe it took me so long to figure out the powers. We have his AI. Um, we have Isabel AI, the like Cortana kind of deal. Professor Anders, he's also in the last game. So they took Forge from the standard lineup, Sergeant Forge. But he is in this game still. He's just later down the line. You have Atriox. Now here's a really cool thing for there's a lot of people I think only have played the base Halo games, of course, because they're the standard popular one, which is they're amazing. Halo Infinite, of course, being the newest. Oh, I forgot about that game. I guess that's another one. I think I could get it actually on PC. I don't think it's only for Xbox, so I might play Halo Infinite actually on the channel as well. So that's a seventh Halo game to play. But these guys are in this game, and I was so confused because I never played Halo Wars 2, and Atriox and all of them are in Halo Wars 2. But they're the main baddies of Halo Infinite actually, and the probably subsequent Halo games after this one for a little bit, which is super cool. I'm excited. I'm super excited for these guys to get a little more fleshed out. Brutes were a little kind of disregarded, unfortunately, after Halo 3. They like never returned until Infinite, which is sad, I think, because brutes are really interesting, especially these elder brutes that come about and have like a very pride honor thing to them. We have Decimus, which I think you also do face in Halo Infinite as well. And lastly, the Shipmaster, who you'll see in Halo. I think in Halo 5. Shipmasters are pretty much like top of almost the top of like elites. Like their kind of hierarchy. Shipmasters are way up there. They're like head of fleets and stuff. So that's the elite faction for this one, I think. Here's Forge. He's still back. He was like a DLC thing, but he's like a free DLC thing. I think everyone got him. We also have Consano. Don't see her in many other things, of course. This is the first time we have the colony, which these are the Legolo. These are hunters in the base games. I love telling the story. I love telling the hunters. People a lot of the time they don't dive deep into lore sometimes, and I don't blame people who just want to enjoy the really cool story that's playing out in front of them. They don't want to go into like the extremist kind of deepness of Halo games and everything. But Legolo are worms, a collection of worms that inhabit armors in different kind of size ranges and everything. But they are just worms connected together. Sorry, my nose is acting up. How dare. So every time I talk with Halo lore with people, which I do enjoy doing, the hunters are brought up because enemies are just brought up and hunters are brought up, and then I get to tell them they're just a bunch of worms and armor. They're like, what? And they look it up and they're like, oh my god, they are just a bunch of worms and armor. The scarabs are them too, actually. They're piloted by the worms, really big worms and everything, and I'm like, this is hilarious. I love it. Nose, I know the camera's on. You don't need to be doing this every time. Anyway, I'm excited to play them. I've never really seen them in action. Sergeant Johnson, that's awesome to see him in this game. We don't get to see him very much, so we get to get Sergeant Johnson. The Arbiter comes in. He's the old Arbiter, actually. I think he's the one from the first game, because you can see his teeth. This Arbiter, for some reason, have very sharp teeth, and the new Arbiter does not. We have Commander Jerome, which you might see him in certain Halo things. Not very often, though. Serena, another AI. And then we get finally a grunt, by the way. Yap Yap the Destroyer. I'm so excited to play Yap Yap the Destroyer, dude. He's so cool looking. Just a little extreme grunt. He's got like armor sketched out on his armor and everything. And then Voridus. And lastly, our bat boy Pavium, who I think are two dudes also in Infinite, of course. We're gonna start from the very beginning. Captain Cutter, powerful orbital spark, drops units and everything, and enhance ability and everything. You do not. I want to choose who my AI is. For 1 second. 1 second. Versus AI. I feel like that's gonna make me play with people. I don't want to play with people for these. Not that I don't want to or anything, but it just makes things a little more messy. So we're gonna try. I want to do skirmish. Can I control the AI in skirmishes? I don't think I can. Which is weird. Let me. He's a robo. I don't want to see different ones in here. I want to see 2 Captain Cutter. Can I have that be a thing here? Let me see. I know you're not supposed to, but like, let me control robot for a moment. Let me just pick him as Captain Cutter. I just don't want you guys seeing a unit before I review them and everything like that. Like, how do I... Is there like another game mode I can do? I'm so confused. Because of course I don't change AI, delete AI. I like them to be easy for one. Oh god, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I was like, please let me be able to choose him. Okay, good. There we go. Did not want to... God, it sounds so iconic, by the way. If I ever do the map videos, Halo's gonna be a big one for map videos, because Halo's got some of the most fun maps, I think, for both these, the RTS ones and the first-person shooters. This doesn't look sharp, by the way. Hold on. 1 second. 1 second. Menu. Come to me, menu. Options. Video. Ah, I knew it. Get that stuff up there. It's an older game, so it should be able to handle this pretty high. I don't know, that is sure. Let's see if my game can handle it, actually. This isn't like an old game or anything. I don't know what that is. Last one. Okay, we're just keep this all normal. I just want it to look nice for you guys. Full screen resolution. That's fine for now. No. Let me see. Okay, this looks really bad. I'll be a second back here. Alrighty, sorry about that. I just don't want this to look bad or anything. So that's which some of it still looks iffy. Is it just me? That terrain look wrong. Hold on. So sorry. I'm back to this kind of stuff. That's all up. Why is it like look like that? Textures high. I don't know what that does. What does that do? I don't know what that does. Details ultra high on. Green space reflectors. I don't think that's something I need. Weird. It just looks off. It still looks like kind of.
We're up, Leathernecks.
Not high quality or anything.
Me, Marines.
Don't ask me. This is all high apparently, but there's no way. The old one looked much better than this. I think it looked way better than this. So as standard, we're gonna do our normal things here. I'll be showing off as time goes on. We're gonna get our supply pads. You always kind of want 2 of them. This is bothering me right now. So I feel like this should be way better looking than it is. I might look up after this video. So I'm sorry, Sergeant or Captain Cutter. But
Supply pad constructed.
thank you, Captain Cutter. You could upgrade this, which uses energy, which means we need at least 1 energy depot. And so, put on my caption ghost right now. Hi,
Supply
Bobby.
pad constructed.
Let's see if he'll pop up a little bit in the video. I'm not super worried
Marines, ready to
because I have this
serve.
on easy at the moment. I have a little man here now. He's helping. We would like
Generator
our
constructed.
barracks, and then I guess our armory. We're of course going to try to
Get yourself in order, Marines.
get everything showed off in these videos and everything. I'm just gonna what does he have going on here, by the way? His standard Marines he's got a Jackrabbit, can decapture very fast.
Barracks constructed.
What does decapture mean? It's okay against people and vehicles and not very good at all versus aircraft and structures. You get the ability to throw grenades and everything. These are always going to be long, by the way, unfortunately. Like, unless they have very standard units
Armory
per kind of
constructed.
thing. Let's see here. I got 1 tier in here and everything. Got building upgrades, 50 supply discount to new bases. That's pretty cool. We have Jerome. Oh, look. He's both a hero and also he's a commander and a hero in game.
Marines reporting for duty.
Let's go take on
Stand to,
stuff.
troops.
He's protected by, yep, I was gonna say he's protected by sentinels.
Okay, Marines. This target's practically a holiday.
I don't understand why the sentinel's struggling right now to understand he's getting shot.
Under fire from enemy air units. Do you read? Can we hold out?
Long apparently, since you're not really dying or anything.
Under air assault.
You're dying a little bit, not much. Okay. As always, in these kinds of games, let's get our
Can we get some anti-air support ASAP?
Hellbringer. Strong rush unit cannot attack air at all. Is good versus infantry. And a sniper detects cloaked units very long. So of course, standard like infantry and everything like that. It looks like now in this game they have upgrades for the buildings rather than your just tech levels. That's interesting.
Look alive, Marines.
Capture this for
We
me.
need that point, squad.
We'll get it done.
Thank you. We'll be getting out 1 of everything so you can see everyone.
Leader point earned.
Leader point. So you get these like usual. I don't know why it took me so long to figure out the radio wheel.
Hellbringers fueled up.
Faster capture speed for all units, faster movements for all.
Hostile spotted, Marines.
Where?
Hey, watch it. Marines under fire from enemy ground troops.
Do you guys do anything useful against them? My cat is messing with stuff over there, by the way.
We're under attack from ground troops.
So if you wonder what I'm looking at,
Move
That-
before they pick us off.
like the voice actor for that woman Marine sounds
Move out,
very,
Marines.
very familiar. I got a lot of money here going on here. I'm gonna upgrade the generator. Produces vehicles and infantry unlocks tier 2. Oh, it needs a lot of
Sarge is looking this way.
quiet. Sarge is looking this way. Also gonna get our Jackrabbit out. Get Jerome out.
Generator upgrade complete.
I don't know what my cat's doing. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm getting a little distracted, of course. Sniper's out. Oh, I should have saved. What is happening here? What are you yelling? Huh?
Jackrabbit, fueled, tuned, and ready to go.
There's a jackrabbit.
Oh yeah, time for some action.
That's definitely a cool little unit. He's just a
On my
quick
way.
little scout unit anyway. Get
Jackrabbit here.
Jerome.
I've spotted hostiles. Over.
Where? Oh, right there.
Jerome reporting.
Nice and toasty.
Looking forward to taking on the enemy.
There's Jerome. He's helping out. I of course want to get up to the base upgrade, I think first, mainly.
I need a few
can I
more troops,
read-
sir.
I'm seeing stars.
These guys have much smaller descriptions, of course, than their usual counterparts. These supply pads are doing well. I think I can get practically every building here. Close to being done with this, so we're gonna...
I'm being hit by enemy vehicles. Over.
Jerome,
Roger.
that did like nothing to you, Jerome. Is that a shield that comes back? What? Is that
092
yours,
reporting, sir.
Jerome? Or is that just a little dude?
Ready for the cookout, sir. We're in bad
What is
shape.
this little
Over.
guy?
Good
Oh,
weather
it's a
for
sniper
hunting.
dude's
Taking a
little, like,
stroll.
tiny drone. He'll
down.
garrison in this for the moment. He's good at looking far away. He'll help out with us. He's like, I'm here. Getting the base upgraded. There you go. Now it's got everything. Oh, it does have a third one, though. So our other building... Actually, yeah. I will have size enough for everything here.
Time killers.
Which is cool. Not that I dislike my cat. I hope she kind of ditches, because she's acting funny. Not funny, but she's jumping everywhere. As cat do sometime. We have all the buildings. Let's go start with our... let's start with these units, because they're kind of your basic units for the time being. You get the ability to
Garage
throw
constructed.
grenades. This is also producing us some electricity, which I guess I should at some point go out.
You ready, jarheads?
Can I go out here? I cannot
Move
send
out.
you in.
Yes, sir.
Making a move.
Little girl, what you like? By the way, I'm not the one that named her. You haven't seen her yet. You've seen the big boy Milkshake.
Grenade throw researched.
I don't
Get
name.
yourself in
I haven't
order,
named
Marines.
any of our cats here,
Air pad constructed.
and
Me will not be as cute and cuddly as I am.
her name is legitimately Little Girl. Like if you look on files for her,
Forerunners ever heard
Um,
about creature comforts?
if you look at her files for like veterinary things,
3 times yesterday. Next time we get
she's legitimately called Little Girl. Don't ask me why.
I mean, come on.
Also, I'm absolutely loving the fact that the Marines still have banter in this game.
Just show me the hostiles, sir.
He has like a ground pound attack.
Spartan
It
Jerome
looks
here.
like. Is that something he has?
Leader point earned.
Another one. I could choose any of these teams. I thought it said into their death, and I was like,
I got eyes on hostiles.
Sad.
Sending coordinates.
oh, that's kind of cool. though.
Combat mechanics researched.
My cat has returned. You see her for one moment. Come here. Oh, you're getting chunky. You getting chunky. Oh, she tried to get away. It's her. At her. What's up? How you doing, little girl? Okay. Why you smell bad? Huh? Get down. Oh, there you go. She smells so bad. Need a bath? Probably later. I got a little power now. Can I? Is it cost me money? It cost me 100. I can heal my boys. Actually, they're healing now. Slowly, passively, apparently. Now they got little rocketeers.
Marines reporting for duty.
To enemy spotted. I think he said something. I couldn't get it out. As a scout drone, heals Jackrabbit. Drone attacks enemies, increase line of sight, and detects cloaked enemies. That's pretty cool.
Ready for duty. I'm there. On the way. 5x5.
Oh my god, is that unit using... I won't lie, I haven't seen... I've never really...
I'm under fire from ground troops. Roger. Another one bites the dust.
There we go.
Upgrade researched.
Is that... Alright,
Getting hit by
cool.
enemy infantry.
Interesting. Oh my god, he is
Time
not...
to clean house.
They haven't messed with my
Can
electrical
anyone
thing.
take out that artillery for me?
I don't know who he was attacking. Oh yeah, that's right. He has a little engineer on his team now.
Look alive, Marines.
Okay. Jackrabbit, that's it fully done. And so we're gonna work on our other point. Oh yeah, another unit that I didn't even see here. Cyclops, anti-vehicle mech. I don't think I had the tech for it, and that's why I didn't see it. Let's get some turrets out here as well. Get a watchtower back here.
Cyclops, ready
One
to
moment,
smash some
guys.
vehicles.
Look at how big he is. That's cool. You kind of operate Cyclops. One more time. Okay, it's right. Hold on.
Turret constructed.
Oh, it's Windows before I come back on camera. Sorry about that. I'm sorry. Oh, there we go. Let the cat out and everything like that. I feel like I should probably try to go about and take some things here, especially if I'm going to be doing these.
Didn't the Forerunners ever learn about creature?
There's so many of these. I don't know if I'll do standard ones at this point because this takes quite a while. And then you can choose. I got a lot of anti-infantry right now. Where? They're just like roaming around and everything like that. So we're gonna start with our upgrade. Well, I kind of want to get this first because
Turret constructed.
it seems more vital at the moment to get all the tech
Turret
stuff.
upgraded.
How far does that sea turret hit out? I wonder. I'm gonna be probably. I'll see about it. These are probably gonna take a while. My only issue is I like to see the escalation of things, so I don't want to get every tech thing gotten first. It just has the Jackrabbit patrolling. I think that's what he has. Interestingly enough. We're about 50 off now, of course. He's gonna start bringing, even on easy, he's gonna start bringing some sizable units pretty soon, so I gotta hurry.
Got a situation you need resolving?
Big man. You use a weird type of Cyclops, I think, in the actual games, in the FPSs.
Leader point earned.
There, Jerome's coming.
Need an assist with an enemy Spartan.
Good to go.
Need eyes on something, Skipper?
I'm not a big fan of that,
Jerome under fire from ground troops.
Jerome under fire. I didn't necessarily want to use this, but I will for the sake of this.
We've killed an enemy Spartan.
Ooh, I heard that Jackrabbit too. Oh, there's like another unit there. I think it's-
Headquarters upgrade complete.
Look at that big headquarters. That's gotta be, yeah, I was gonna say it's gotta be the last one. Now we can start working on these. I almost wish I could get. I'm gonna boost this up, but I'm gonna recycle this building to get a second generator. I know that I'll stunt this a little bit, but that's a lot of money right now. That should be fine.
Stand to Marines, ready to
Supply
serve.
pad upgrade complete.
There we go. That's a little faster too now, so that should be
We got
fine.
hostiles, team.
Generator constructed.
There we go. And lastly, speed it up a little bit. Who's he attacking? I think it's a jackrabbit that he keeps going by constantly. I only think about doing short videos of these. I'm not sure I want to though, because it's like to see everything, you kind of have to really get through it and see everything. You have to like build it up and everything. So I'm gonna say everything.
Generator
4
upgrade
times.
complete.
There we go. That should be going much quicker now. What's back here, by the way? What is that? It's like a little mini base. Oh. Yeah, let me grab this as well. Might as well. We're gonna boost up our dispersion nozzles for them. Pretty much like usual.
building
I'm
cleared
gonna.
out.
If there was a way to play this without the need of an AI, I would super do it. But I'm sure with these newer games, they require an AI to play a skirmish, which is unfortunate. Man,
Mini-base
Command
complete.
Conquer, you were perfect in every way. You didn't require me to need a
Dispersion nozzles researched.
didn't require me to need anything like that. Can I just get these on real quick?
The bad guys are the ones.
Got a scouting assignment for me?
I do.
Firing her up.
They might see
Sending
this.
coordinates.
Leader power ready.
Over. Need something done
Back
fast,
up
Chief?
here again.
Generator constructed.
There we go. These guys are a little
Set to
beefier
burn and
now.
blaze.
Really only did have one though. Interesting. We get active camo for him, and we'll also boost this up just to get a bit faster for the power. This is gonna take me a little while.
Mini base complete.
I'll get this one to have a supply pad. We'll also build 2 little guys there just to be a mitigating defense force kind of thing. These guys have
Generator
camo
upgrade
now,
complete.
Got eyes on hostiles.
and
Over.
then greatly increases damage.
Supply pad
Ooh.
constructed.
Oh, it's just the call to another jackrabbit. Pump this up.
I'm out, sir.
Just call me the fixer. On it,
What are you fixing?
for sure.
How long can he have it? Can he just
Got a problem you
activate
need
camo,
fixing?
or does it go down over time?
Supply pad upgrade complete. Stanchion sniper system researched.
Makes him far more.
You can count on me, sir.
Leader point earned.
Yes, sir. The enemy is sending vehicles after me. Read and understood.
The hit.
Lost some bodies. I've
I
got enemy
believe in you
vehicles.
guys.
Is low on health. Be careful.
Use your grenades, Marines. Said, sir. Double time.
The enemy will not be as cute.
Are they coming from a different direction, or what the jackrabbit coming, by the way?
Getting tingles already.
Don't worry, I'm almost here. Shock rounds. That's pretty cool.
I'm not at full strength, sir. On my way.
Did I lose a full squad? I think I might have. I can heal them up with this real quick. See what he does after shock rounds, which slows and
Eyes
does, of
on me,
course,
Marines.
big damage.
Let's tear up the terrain.
Shock rounds researched.
There we go, and that's it. That's everything for these guys. all this does is upgrade their damage wise, so it's good. Not really, it's not necessary quite. That poor Jackrabbit is just having a bad time. So let's go to our vehicles. Of course, you get the Warthog, which is good against people, not as much against everything else. The Wolverine's only good against, really only good against aircraft. Our Kodiak, our mobile artillery, is good against everything but aircraft. And lastly, our Scorpion tanks are, of course, good against everything, and then okay against aircraft.
Listen to that engine purr.
Until I tell the folks at home about
Ooh, I love Warthogs. Like I said in the last game, they're one of my favorites. These wind turbines, by the way, are interesting when I think about it. I've seen
Wolverine
them
here.
in
Show
quite
me
a
the
few
target.
things.
Running estimates. On the move.
So we're gonna have everyone out here all ready to go. Finally got that Jackrabbit, by the way. Actually, these two are the only ones that can get upgrades in this, which is very interesting. Oh, it can also detect cloaked units as well. That's really cool. And use a machine gun. Ooh.
Kodiak here, sir.
Very good, especially
have a target
because
for
I'm
me,
getting
sir?
a lot of infantry from this AI for some reason. And lastly, a big old Scorpion tank to take its time. Actually, these come out pretty quick. It seems like maybe 30 to 60 seconds, roughly, per Scorpion tank. That's pretty fast. Ooh, I actually have an idea what I might try to do for a game after this, now that I think about it.
Scorpion, here to break hearts and win wars. Copy that. Moving.
Love Scorpion tanks. Man, these things
Leader
are
power
like...
ready.
Let's go.
Did I get more points and I'm just not realizing it yet? I did. 2 more. I really want that one. I'll call that one.
Enemy unit spotted.
Where the Jackrabbit again? Oh my god, it's a Pelican.
Ready to serve.
Ouchie, 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 ouchie.
Over. Hostile down. Over.
Ooh, look,
092 under fire. Over.
look at this.
Our
Go.
base is under attack.
Back up, big man.
Is
Back
there
up.
an ETA on repair?
Back up.
We've taken down an enemy Spartan.
Oh, owie. I'm losing some boys.
Our Spartan is low on health. Be careful.
You can see this thing in action, by the way.
Anyone take out that artillery for us?
Oh, wow. They come like... They come in like a circle formation. That's really cool. Oh, they even like affect things like outside of it, too. Let's see what I ended up losing. I definitely lost the Kodiak. What are you guys shooting at? Just for funsies? Just for funsies, guys? Okay. I did also lose a flame boy. Yeah. I think Jerome. I think I lost Jerome.
Where do you need me,
too.
boss?
Jerome. Need you to come back again, Jerome. I forgot I should be level on Jerome as well.
Sound off, Marines.
Let's heal this guy. Then we'll begin up our upgrades as well. For Gauss Cannon. I keep forgetting there's also upgrades here. Logistics, reduce build time by 15%. Boost cap by 20. Condor. Ooh. Give me that. I need a Condor, please.
Spartan reporting for duty.
So here's a Gauss upgrade.
Gauss cannon researched.
This guy has it now, and that's it. Canister shell as a targeted AoE attack strong against infantry. Ooh. We'll be building up his hijack ability as well, and then we'll go on to these vultures, hornets, nightingales. Nightingales actually are a newer one too.
Reinforcements level 1 researched.
Interesting. Let's
Got some creeps over here.
a single jackrabbit.
Canister shell researched.
And big man now got a little bit more powerful.
Moving out.
He wanted that jackrabbit. Something awful.
Hijack researched.
There we go. And he also has a Spartan laser that we can get as well. I'll be bringing up Condor.
Leader point earned.
Is he using... Is there like a smoke screen that he's
You
using?
stopped an enemy Spartan.
Drops 2 Cyclopses, 2 ODST squads, or 1 veteran Cyclops. That's pretty cool.
Spartan laser researched.
Ooh, how's Jerome doing?
092.
He's
Ready to go.
way beefy. Oh my god. And then a just standard increase to his everything kind of deal there.
Clowning around. You get killed, you'll have to deal with me.
This place is freaky, man.
This place is creepy, man. Man, Marine dialogue is some of the best in the biz kind of deal. Yep, that's all the upgrades. We're getting the Condor out here. Then we'll bring the Hornet, the Nightingale, and the Vulture, which is a perfect amount for all my units. That's awesome. That's pretty cool. Hey, some of these boys got some good veterancy with them. Veterancy, there we go.
Shield up and ready
what's
to
that
go.
word? Where's the Hornet? There he is.
Just say the word.
Nightingale next. Wait, fast moving, medium range, good all around aircraft. This is a support unit. Repairs and heals friendly units, defends
Nightingale
with
here.
smoke suppress
Repairs?
combat, and detects cloaked units. It's a non-combatant.
I have my eyes on enemy
Lucky
units.
I was
Over.
around.
Oh, canned. Interesting. I wanted to try some of these little powers here.
Read and understood.
We've killed an enemy Spartan.
Go easy next
Can
time.
anyone
These
do
things
something
aren't
about that
free.
artillery?
We've lost a unit.
Oh, my boys.
Condor waiting for orders.
My ultimate unit.
Affirmatory.
Does it? Oh, the
Let's get you fixed
Condor.
up.
I thought it was
Here
part
to
of
deal those
it.
punishment.
I thought
Condor ready. All
the
checks green.
Vulture was part of it for some reason. Wingman has range with the rocket launcher.
All hands to stations.
And Condor is crazy, dude. I don't think all of them get a unique special unit. So I think any of the
Enemy spotted.
Neural
UNSC.
implant researched.
That took. Oh, I forgot they just built them. Not that I think that each of
Wingman
them will
researched.
have their own, but I do think.
Leader power ready.
I hope at least some of them have different ones. I know the elite, like the Covenant ones, probably will be a little bit different.
Orders
definitely.
received.
Sit back and let the
My
drones
crew
do
is
their
ready
work.
for action,
What is
sir.
that power he's got? Not sure. I think I do have all upgrades though, other than the standard, just 10%, and the logistics and fortified base kind of thing, which just decreases and increases stat things.
On the
Gun
move.
ready.
Spartan, moving out.
So we're gonna move these boys out.
It won't be a problem.
Enemy sent vehicles after us. Over.
going straight across and mess
Easily
with some of
done.
these people.
Yes, sir.
So let's see these boys in
Taken
action.
down an enemy Spartan.
Looks like they're kind of gathering at this point.
Making a mess of them.
Human.
Restoration, sir. Need guns on that artillery. I'm
Won't let
taking
you
a
down, sir.
pounding.
There we go.
Moving out.
Condor. He'll make his way.
I'm taking
Unit
damage
there.
from the enemy.
Where?
The enemy
Not
has
exactly
taken
a
out our
hard target,
infantry.
sir.
Is it down there?
I'm under fire from ground troops.
Leader power ready.
Man, they're just like moving through and just eliminating.
Taking him down.
I'm receiving fire from
Easy
enemy
next
ground
time.
troops.
There
These
we
things
go.
Stopped an enemy Spartan.
Enemy forces spotted. Sending location.
I'm there,
Nah.
sir.
I'm under fire. Request support.
Some of
Over.
these units are definitely
I'm considering
crazy.
a workout. Sit back and let the drones do their work.
Alright, big man.
We're on it, sir.
I'm under attack from the enemy.
Quite curious. The big attack. Anyone else have
Restoration
cool
goes
powers?
out.
Let's check out cool powers while we're
Receive.
here.
We've reduced an enemy structure to rubble.
I need urgent repair, sir.
Let's do this.
That's
On
Ram.
the job. Let's get
He's
you
got like a
fixed
cloak
up.
ability.
You got it.
He's got the
I'm under
slam
enemy fire.
thing. He's got the healing and smoke screen. I think I've used pretty much every ability.
Leader point earned.
I'm receiving enemy fire. I was around.
For the sake of this too, I'll just gonna pop this guy down here. Just to see them come around and have fun too. These pelicans you don't get to see very often.
We've taken out an enemy structure.
I have my eyes on enemies.
That's to say, probably
it done.
has quite a few.
Ready all weapons.
I was gonna say I hit the wrong thing. Oh god, this
Ready
camera
to do
is
what needs to be done. Position.
bonkers.
Ready when you are, sir.
Make my way. Get it going.
Oh, these are all our little bases here that you got going on. Let's start.
Spartan, moving out.
How do you have a full? Oh, he doesn't. Okay.
They're as good as dead.
Watch it!
Yes, sir.
And we're leaving behind. Poor little drag
Rabbit ready and raring to go.
Almost too easy.
Not a ton you could do,
We've
but
destroyed an enemy structure.
just in case,
I'm there.
gotta come over here and mess with this
This won't
guy.
take long.
We've reduced an enemy structure to rubble.
We sure have. Oh. Oh, game struggling. I know. I'm sorry. We never used our
Be advised, hostile forces are in the
ODST
area.
power, which I have to apparently hold on.
I hope there was
We've taken out an enemy structure.
I'm just gonna wait one moment before I fully finish these guys off. Get this upgrade so I can bring in the ODSTs, because they are considered a different unit. And I just want to make sure.
This better be more than a scratch.
Poor Nightingale.
On my way.
Got left behind too.
Moving out. Copy that. Moving
That
to position.
poor Warthog. Heal him up.
Reinforcements level 2 researched.
Oh, I'm sorry, dude.
Sit back and let the drones do their work.
He's ready for duty, sir.
Everyone be ready to go, ASAP. Let's go, hell jumpers.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Something need fixing up?
I hear you, Control.
I think I got everybody.
move.
Let's keep going. I'm so sorry if I'm quiet every so often.
On the way.
Not that there isn't much to say about this, but we've kind of seen Sergeant Cutter before,
Make my
and
way.
there's like a couple new ones here and there.
Enemy is sent vehicles after us.
We've killed an enemy Spartan.
And that poor guy did not last very long.
Moving. I'll get there.
For 9
Won't
gills.
be a challenge, sir.
The final enemy base is under attack.
Oh, okay, so it will actually tell you. That's interesting.
I hear you.
to it.
Sniper's like, I'll be up close and personal like how I'm supposed to be. Are there any cool fun powers I could do? Archer missiles, I guess.
The final enemy base is under attack. We've taken down an enemy Spartan.
Yeah, that's an idea. Just do some cool
Scorpion under
powers at the end.
We've
There
destroyed
we
an
go.
enemy structure.
That's been it. 36 minutes, pretty quick actually. Granted, there's like
An
12,
enemy
13
has
minutes
lost
before
all their
this.
bases.
I am victorious. Hey.
On my way. Get it going.
I will move around a little bit.
Moving to
I'm
position.
gonna assume it said lost all its bases.
Spotted enemy forces. Over.
Moving out.
Condor under assault from ground forces. And the Hornet
On the
claims
move.
another
Get it
kill.
going.
Gonna check. That's what I
Consider it
thought.
done.
So I think these count as bases too.
You're lucky I was around.
We've reduced an enemy structure to rubble.
Oh,
Leader point earned.
it said last base.
It won't
I
be a
guess I didn't
problem.
realize you started building back up here again.
The final enemy base is under
There we
attack.
go. They'll probably start building it right as we did
We've
this.
taken out an enemy structure.
There we go. I was gonna say that doesn't make any sense because it said final one, then I broke it, and then
You
just did
fought
nothing.
with honor and courage. A well-earned victory.
Sure did. I built 5. I built 2 bases. Super cool. I'm gonna see if I could do skirmishes without people, so I'm not interrupted by anything. I just like showing them off. That's all I like doing, really. That'll be it for the first one for Halo Wars 2. It was actually pretty exciting. I'm sorry I'm not like as big as I should be with these things, because I want to be very energetic and happy about these. It's just early in the morning and I've been up late. I'll probably get some rest and keep recording a bit later. I do have friends and I'll see if they want to record something at the end of the night. So you might get some Left 4 Dead 2 soon, which is pretty cool. But as always, I like to ask you to like and comment. Likes are kind of just a little, like, I actually don't mind here or there about likes as much as I do comments. I prefer comments. I don't know if I've ever spoken that, but I love comments. I love hearing what you guys have to say and responding to them as best as I can, of course. So whatever you like to say, then go straight ahead. And as always as well, I like to ask you to subscribe. If you do, I think you're wonderful. If you don't, I still think you're wonderful, so it's completely up to you. And as always, I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.